We back, son. So we're gonna wrap up this astrology today. In the next couple hours, we'll be going live for the final LLE astrology segment for this week, which would be the water sign. So today we're doing air. We're going to get into Aquarius first. I mean, then Gemini, then Libra. So as I get the spread going, for those that are still looking for specials and things of that sort, you got to the end of the day to kind of take advantage of that. Still reevaluating other service fees, but readings and life coaching are pretty much going to be the same price for a while. So just throwing that out there. Number two, um, anybody that's in the middle of life coaching with me, please hit me up. I just want to know y'all status. Y'all could be Gucci and all that. That's what's up. I just need to know at least what's going on with y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot. It's been a while for some people that I've previously done life coaching with, and people that I'm currently doing life coaching with. Just shot me a holler, done. Okay, it's enough shuffling. Split it. Yeah. As usual, we have the overall energy, which is fairly important. The bottom line energy, which is very important. We have the air in question, masculine or feminine energy up top. Bottom row is the masculine or male zodiac sign. So we're doing Aquarius. We have the first column, which is the Pimtro, as I like to call it, just the energies we're cracking off with. Second column is the feminine column. It deals with the feminine or the female, or its relation to either you or to either each sign. We got good wands in here. I like to see that. What's up? What's up, Aquarius? All right. Overall energy. Bottom line energy. First card in this message, we got the Ace of Cups. This is Aquarius starting. Aquarius starts in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Aquarius, this deals with both male and female Aquarius. We got the Ace of Cups here. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Heart mind must be aligned with everything that you do. And we have an Ace of Cups here. This is self-love, self-care, self-respect, self-admiration, self-identification, self-realization. Anything that deals with self, you have to master yourself, self-mastery, so to speak. Once you master yourself, your own feelings and your own emotions, you'll know how to deal with other people's feelings and emotions. And this here is key and crucial because you're an Aquarius. You stay in your fields. You're always in your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Unlike Leo, you don't pretty much show your emotions or show your card or really, you know, put things out in the open. Not saying you're secretive like a Pisces or some shit, but you're just very reserved and conservative and very private with how you give out your feelings, like Sagittarius women. But this Ace of Cups here is just self mastery. Putting smoke on this self mastery, we got the Two of Cups. Once again, you gotta take care of yourself before you can take care of somebody else. You gotta understand your situation before you put yourself in the path of somebody else's. Overall energy, which is fairly important. What I see with a lot of Aquariuses is, I ain't saying y'all half-ass moves, but it's like it's a lot going on with you. And I tell Aquarius, y'all better sleep. It's good to get sleep because y'all are computers. The best way to look at y'all selves are like computers or like appliances, not supercomputer, like an old ass Macintosh computer or my throwback ass Lab TZ right here. That's why you can look at yourself as like an appliance. You either on or you off. Ain't no gray area with you. You're a fixed sign. Like myself, I'm a Leo, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a fixed sign, you know what I mean? I understand the fixedness of being fixed. You're anchored. So can nobody sway your ideology? Can nobody sway the way you think. The way you think though, Aquarius, is a computer. You think like a computer. Your brain processing skills are like computers. You see shit that the average person don't see. You can study your ass off and pass with flying colors the next day just cramming some shit. Like you have studying down to an art form. You have registering and processing things mentally down to an art form. You're like a computer. Your grind and your focus and you know what I mean? The way you can, I don't know, process like a computer. Your brain can process data. It's on a level that is far beyond any other zodiac sign. Every zodiac sign got their thing. Like I said, Aquarius, you're just a computer, but you off and on. You're not a smart computer. You just, hey, refrigerator, that bitch on and off. Oven, that bitch on and off. Microwave, that bitch on or off. Coffee maker, that shit's on or off. You know what I mean? And as long as you know how you can be with whoever else you be with, you should be fine. Okay? As long as you love yourself, as long as you're looking out for yourself. But if you're not looking out for yourself or taking care of yourself or just choosing to be in love for the sake of a child or sake of family or whatever it is outside of yourself, you know what I'm saying? Just really be prepared for that. Y'all not crazy. Y'all think y'all crazy. It's just y'all quirky. Like I say, y'all computers, so y'all brain be on just a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? But Aquarius is cool because y'all are the realest. Y'all the realest. When I mean realist, like you bring a realist opinion to shit. Like motherfucker might be living on cloud nine, talking like fantasy and bullshit. You have a good way of getting people right where they need to be, and that's just like in the real world. But sometimes this realist attitude could be keeping it real and going wrong. So bottom line, we got the four swords. This is being two in your head. It's idle mind. If you two in your head, it's idle mind. What's the idle mind? That's the devil's workshop. I told you, if your body is a temple, then your mind is like the doorway or the window to yourself. If you're in your head, it just, leaves you up and susceptible to anything. You're on autopilot. You know what I mean? The worst shit an Aquarius can be is two in their head. Two in your head. To where you're paranoid and you're putting two and two together that don't really mix. Like Leos do it too. We're fixed signs. Leos, we do it too. We see it, like we synced it. Like we seen some shit and really analyzing, like processing what the fuck we just seen or came up on. And we just put too much thought in that shit. In reality, we should have just let that shit play off, accept it for what it is. Nah, we just trying to, it's like we had a bulletin board just writing mathematic problems on a problem you really trying to figure out because you know what you see, you know what you feel, you know you ain't tweaking, you know you're not crazy. You're not crazy. You gotta sleep though. Y'all gotta sleep though. I know y'all got insomnia issues and like I'm telling y'all like a computer. Even if you turn the computer off, that motherfucker kind of slick still on. Or PlayStation and shit, y'all keep it at rest. It's like a rest mode on a PlayStation. That's how y'all brain work. And y'all gotta sleep. Okay. Get out y'all head. If you can't get out your head by doing some actions, which you do a lot of in the meat potatoes of this reading, but just the overall underline, we got the heart and the mind matters. Okay. So when it comes to the heart, make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure whatever you're doing is easy to your soul. Make sure you can sleep at night. Whatever the fuck situation you put yourself in. Okay. That go for male and female. Bottom line, which is more important than anything, just get out y'all head. It's a lot of friendships that's fading now because you two in your head about how you gonna come at a particular friendship, family member, business partner, whatever. You like I say, too much thought. Putting too much thought in the situation when you really could just went head on with the situation, brought the cat out the bag, you know what I'm saying, and really resolved the situation. It would have been resolved by now, other than you still kind of trying to figure out if this person you should keep in your life or if the direction you need to go here is not the right way and you need to go in this direction. Like, it's just too much thought. Get out your head by doing things. That's wands, that's actions and behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done. Not things you finna do because you ain't did it yet. So coming into this reading, Aquarius Feminine in this Pimtro, you got the Seven of Pentacles. This is the re card, R-E-R-E. You're gonna have to rearrange some shit, remove some shit. You know, put some reworth or revalue in things, reverse a move, renege on a situation, return something, reunite with something, reconnect something, relay a message, replay a message, rehab some shit. RERE, you're gonna do about 7 of them. So you can get your life back on track. What's a life? That's an 8 of Pentacles. That's an 80%. That's a B. That's a good standing. 7 of Pentacles is a 70%. It's a C. It's passing. We don't want to just be passing out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to really establish ourselves life. So you want to passing, standing right now, coming to the situation, Aquarius Feminine. And what you passing up on or passing or leaving alone are 3 of Cups. These are third parties, cliques, alliances, things you was never into anyway. Like, you was never into cliques and into subcategories and groups and labels and shit like that. Like, you never put yourself in a part of a system. And it seems like that attitude seems to be benefiting you now in the current energies, right? So 3 of Cups are third parties. Like, you had the Ace of Cups. I was learning to love yourself. So just in case you love somebody else who don't love themselves, you could just give them that unconditional love and, keep pushing. Love them where they at. Can't change a person, they got to change themselves. So this is respecting yourself. So just in case the person you in love with don't know how to do that, you good. It's a step. You got to get you good and right, your heart, before you out here, fucking with other hearts. And on top of that, you got to elevate. Threes are all about evolutions. Every 3 in this deck is about evolution. So third step is whoever you in a relationship with, 2 of Cups, you got to love them and their children, them and their family. You know what I'm saying? Them and whatever comes with them. Because whatever comes with them seems to be orbiting them like planets and moons. And that's just something you're going to have to respect. You don't just love the love of your life. You love the people attached to them, attached to you. And even you know what I'm saying, are this way in a situation. Even with your mate, you have people, that attach to you too. And that's just the third cup stage when it comes to cups, feelings and emotions. What are feelings and emotions? Just indicators on where you're going mentally. So coming to the situation, you're gonna have to move around from third parties. These third parties look like they're kind of connected to you, i.e. people you need to stay away from, i.e. the people you need to leave alone, from, while you in the bottom line trying to figure out, if this person should get the treatment that you thinking about giving them. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's on your mind. Don't second guess yourself. So, Aquarius male, you come into the situation with the 3 of Pentacles. I told you 3s are all about evolution. I told you this is the bridge. This is you, somebody else. This is the shit y'all doing. What are we doing? It's an important question to really answer. Whoever, this is you, whoever's in your cipher. 2 of Pentacles is a person in your place and in your space and in your face. This is them being your friend. This is you two kicking it. 2D wise. This is you two. This is the image of you two kicking it. Because you're. It's just you. It's just you and them in this house, in this car, in this bar, in this whatever the fuck. Y'all two are like this. But before you two get like this, it's like this. There has to be a common denominator. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the bridge. My guy. You're gonna have to learn how to build better bridges. See, usually the people you meeting to do whatever you do with people or things, or this is a place and whatever you do at this place. Like, these are your friends, right? And it's like you're pretty much gonna do whatever they got going on. I mean, it's 2 against 1. Hey, I want to go to this graveyard and do some crazy shit. Hey, yeah, that's me too. And you just like, nah, I ain't feeling that shit. 2-1, nigga, let's ride. You know what I'm saying? You are who you hang with, but it's like maybe they could do some dirt. You just happen to be with them. You guilty by association because, like I said, it's more of them than you. You can speak your piece all day, but you know, when it comes to pentacles with your persons, places, and things, shit you manifest, shit you could taste, touch, see, feel, and hear, that all have expiration dates and, excuse the lawnmower, have expiration dates and temporary time frames. So bridge building is just basics. I told you, you learn how to do that at Head Start. You learn how to do that as a kid or adults. At least this channel is only for adults. We adults here, so you know what I mean. Go back to basics sometimes to really get the morality. I mean, I said morality. The morale and morality part of life back. We can't get back our innocence, but we can. We do have nostalgia out here that could really unlock places in our brain that we didn't know existed. Nostalgia do that for me. Crack and shit does that for other people, and drugs and like, you know, coke, heroin, other kind of shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's about tapping into them cerebral places in a good way and knowing how to unlock them shits to really put you in a place where you need to be. Because don't you notice anything that you kind of put your mind to, towards mind to, you got to be inspired to do it. You gotta be inspired to do it. Like if it don't feel right to you, you ain't gonna do it, and that's anything. But moving on to the feminine role, Aquarius feminine. You in regards to yourself, you got the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is temporary endings. What's a temporary ending? It's something you pump the brake on, something you proactively end. You can always go back to it because you proactively ended it. It's like breaking up with someone. It's like, hey, actually, it's like Donnell Jones. Never did I imagine that you would play a major part in a decision that's so hard. Should I leave? Should I stay? Should I go? I think about that and what matters to me the most. See, the love that we share is real, but in time, these hearts will heal. I'm not saying I'm gone, but I need to find what life is like without you. Because when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad now that I want to leave. She's crying her heart to me. How can I let this be? And I just need time to see where I want to be. Where I want to be. You know what I mean? Aquarius feminine, this is you in regards to your damn self. Sweet indeed, indeed. And you out here breaking hearts on some Michael Jackson shit though, but you doing it in like a gangster way that ain't disrespectful. Like you doing it in a gangster way that like ain't disrespectful. Damn, you gonna choose now to do this shit. All right, so Pisces, right? Not knocking Pisces. A lot of people think I got personal beefs with Pisces. This is the first chick I fell in love with was one, and she kind of did me crazy. You understand what I'm saying? It's just how she did it. She did it like a whole nigga, Joe. It was crazy. It just threw me off. First time I got like pussy with shit like that. But at any rate, Pisces and Sagittarius and other people like they kind of cut you off in a bogus, crazy way and shit like that. Like it's a way you break up with people. It's a way you leave shit alone, right? So it's like you doing it in a respectful way, like Donnell Jones singing that song to his girl. But then at the end of the song, like in a window, pleading and begging with her that he want her back while she on a date with Carl Kanai and shit. He said it in the song. I just need time to see where I want to be. Like time, just time. And you don't beat around bushes. You're very direct with what you say in the direction that you're going, and by doing that, it just makes things all the more best. So, saying all this shit to say this, you know, you got to end the situation, and it's better to do it proactively instead of just allowing the situation to end by the universe or it doing it by itself, because you know situations don't handle themselves. You know you got to handle them right. So you got to pump the brakes though. It's something you was passionate about, but you got to leave it alone. Why? So you can do what's best for you. At the end of the day, it's really what it's about. You got to do what's best for you. It's not selfish because you didn't put yourself on a bench, back burner. the back scenes, behind the scenes shit for a while. Like at this point, it's definitely time for you to do you. And if anybody got a problem with you doing you, then watch how they doing you. So Aquarius masculine, it's crazy. We got two tennies feature here. So hey, when there's endings though, there's new beginnings like this. And this is what your Aquarian brother is gonna teach you. So you gotta end things to begin things. Maybe your Aquarian brother is here, you know what I mean, in this new beginning because he went down this route where you at right now. But you know, you can't begin things without ending things because two things can't occupy the same space. So Aquarius male, you in regards to the feminine, we got the ace. Excuse me. 10 of Pentacles. This is manifestation. Manifestation is something you wanted to manifest. Here it is manifested. It started from a bridge. You and another person with something in common. Or you and another person doing some shit. So this is the energy of two people going half on a baby, and this is like the baby. Either you just find out you pregnant, or you got a baby on the way, or it's here. This is you two, same place, same space. You know, one one drunk night at a club turned into like a holy matrimony. You know what I mean? You know, just by the two of you being in the same place, space, you know, or time frame, it just created the love story that you two had. You know what I mean? I told you three is all about evolution. You can't even get to the 10 manifest anything without really getting the bridge down pat. You know, whether this is good, bad, or ugly, whoever this person is that you've been doing shit with, or did some shit with, or got some shit with, it's a pinnacle. So I gotta say it. Say shit two times. It's a pinnacle. So I gotta say it. Right? Manifestation is happening in your life. What is this manifestation? Five of Cups. I gotta pick another card. It's bad, but yeah, for a particular feminine, not all Aquariuses, but like some of y'all. All right, some of y'all are experiencing like I don't know closure on a whole nother level. It's like your baby mama get married to whoever she with, and it's like your worst fear, Knight of Swords, which is fear, which is just the step after the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is a permanent ending. Ten of Swords is a divorce. Ten of Swords is the end of a relationship. It's a relationship that will never ever happen again. Even if you cool with the person, it's a relationship that will never ever happen again. It's a wrap. Ten of Swords is a wrap. Like some shit that ain't never coming back. Ten of Wands that you had, Aquarius feminine, is a temporary ending. Some shit that can't come back because it was ended appropriately. Once again, Three of Pentacles is a bridge. You ever heard of the term "don't burn bridges"? This is you ending a business relationship, but ending it on good terms, so a bridge ain't blown. So just in case you got to go back to this bitch again, you Ten of Wanted it, so it's cool for you to come back as of ours to a Ten of Swords, to where you can't even you just blew your bridge up. You get what I'm saying? So it's like your worst fear. Your son got a stepdaddy now, which is probably it's good for the BM. Hey, it's good for her at the end of the day. But you know, it's life, man. I mean, that's how it should be. You manifested something with another person. It takes two to tango. Like this type of manifestation I'm talking about for some. It's just the equivalent to that. Your worst fear. And your worst fear will become your reality because I told you, you're an Aquarius. The way your thought process is, your thoughts become things quick as shit. You understand me? It's one of your powers. You don't even realize that. But fear is making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. It's making a mistake. And you make mistakes. Sometimes you got permanent mistakes. Sometimes you live with it. Like real bad STDs, or like I said, having like evil, crazy baby mothers and daddies out here. You know what I mean? It was a mistake having the baby with these people, but like I said, the baby is a blessing. But this motherfucker is a curse, you know what I'm saying? And it goes back to the whole Three of Cup situation. This is you, this is like your baby, and this is the baby daddy. And just like your son or your daughter orbits you for the time that they orbit you, this nigga or this chick is orbiting your ass too. You know what I'm saying? It's all cycles. But yeah, your worst fear about to come true. So whatever the fuck you've been fearing of manifesting, Ten of Pentacles is manifesting. Knight of Knight of Swords is the fear card, and then all this was clarifying the Five of Cups, which is loneliness, emotional isolation, the Hermit card, or physical isolation. You know, and the reason why it's sitting in the feminine energy because this is just a bad look in the feminine energy. On a good note, how can I spin this into something good? More money, more problems. You kind of been by yourself lately, and some good has happened in your life, and it's so good you feel like telling somebody, but it's so good you scared if you tell somebody that it's kind of gonna like fuck up what you got going on. Not saying you doing nothing illegal or devious or some shit like that, but this is a good thing. I don't know. It's like you won the lottery. $200 million. Like, I don't know, coming from where I'm coming from, like that's some shit don't nobody need to know. Until it's time to know it. Cause they're gonna put you out anyway. They'll put your business out anyway, you know what I'm saying? But it's just something good you don't really want to broadcast. You have a fear that if you broadcast it that something might happen. Okay, listen to your intuition. You know. This is you gotta keep your not let your hand know what your right hand doing type situation. Cause you feel like because you manifested or came up on something. It's something. Whether it's good news or bad news or ugly news, it's the type of news you don't really want to say right away. It's just news, whatever it is. I just feel a bad vibe to it, man. Not all Aquarius males, but just some. This is just like having a baby with a side chick that you just found out about. This is like, yo, son, I got a stepdad now. This is like, you gotta go to jail and, it's gonna fuck up what you kind of got going on already, but, you gotta tell your old lady. She gotta know. It's like some shit you don't want to tell your old lady because you already fear Knight of Swords. You already know this finna be one, and it's just like gotta face the music. So the masculine role, Aquarius, feminine or female, you got the Five of Swords as far as the masculine energy, male energy. Five of Swords is focus. You gotta focus. Now, what's focusing? That's like aiming a gun at a target or a bow at a target. If you got a gun pulled out, hopefully you aiming. Hopefully you focusing on what you aiming at. You cocking back a bow. Okay, make sure you aiming, focused on what you aiming at. You don't want to randomly let go of a discharge from anything. So it's gonna take some focus factor here. So what you're really focusing on is the direction or path you want to go with a relationship, a career move, moving in general. I told you you had the Seven of Pentacles out here that was relocating or removing yourself away from your hometown, your clique, your set of friends, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You have to move around. So what you're focusing on is why. It ain't really about the hows. Fuck how. God gonna get that shit straight. It ain't really about the, where. God got that too. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know what it is, you know what I mean? You good. When can be important, so you can at least set a goal or plan to do some shit. But it's all cerebral. Everything is cerebral. Everything is cerebral. So once again, you just need to focus on the direction you go on or the decision you're making. Because it's that simple, but it's gonna be that difficult to figure that out and answer that question. But it's something you can handle. Aquarius male, you going to the energy as far as yourself personally, you got the Two of Pentacles. It's just you and somebody in your place, or you and somebody in your space, or you and somebody's cipher. Now, hopefully ain't no devil card pop up because that'd be petty bro. Okay. Seven of Wands. So I guess I'm speaking to a specific group of Aquarius guys. You know, to the stepdaddy example, like that nigga ain't you, first of all, and like you know that this kid got a daddy like. Like I'm 34. I ain't got no shorties and shit. And like my OG say, like shit, nigga, 9 times out of 10, bitch, you married probably gonna have kids, motherfucker. So you gonna be a stepdaddy on top in the process of you having your own motherfucking kids. True, true. Like nigga, I know protocol. What you mean? As long as he's like a good positive guy. Like if he's like the worst influence this kid can have, and in reality, I'm like saving this kid by me being a nigga stepdad and his own daddy, that's a different story. I can feel that way all day, and as long as I get the cosign from from wifey that I can even have thoughts like that, we straight. You know what I mean? 'Cause, you know what I mean? That's her shorty at the end of the day, and it's just boundaries. It's a lot of internal conflict that go into situations like these, but you're you, he's him. And if you're interconflicted about him, then that makes you the bitch. Like that make you a bitch for real. Like that makes you very sensitive here. Like get off that shit. Like get off that shit. You had kids. I mean, you ain't with her. I mean, what you thought? It's gonna happen, bro. That interconfliction shit, that's the shit you gotta heal. I'm not mocking nothing you got going on. I'm just telling you, like, it's all internal conflict and your perception of it. Don't feel threatened. You on this and understand this type of shit, you a way more advanced figure than whoever this person is. And if it's even the things that he has that you intimidated by, that's some internal shit too. Off the stepdaddy shit. This could be, like I say, yeah, go in there and do that time. And 9 times out of 10, you know what I mean, you end up with like cellmates and shit, little roommates and shit when you in the justice system doing their shit. I've never been locked up. I don't know how that shit go, but I know it's usually like mates around this bitch. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a little internally conflicted about being in the system to where you're forced to be with somebody else. And it's like the prison industrial complex, it's like the military, it's like a few things that have this type of placement in it. You can feel internally conflicted all day, but usually if you're in a system where you're forced to be in a situation like this, when you rather have it this, it's just your internal conflict you're gonna have to take care of. You know what I mean? Outside conflict. That's shit that don't involve you unless you involve yourself in it. But why? Why even do some shit like that? Wrapping this reading up. Aquarius Feminine, you're just gonna have to burn on all cylinders. It's the Queen of Wands. What's the Queen of Wands? It's the Divine Feminine. What's a Divine Feminine? It's a great feminine on the move. Divine Feminine has a path. Divine Feminine has a purpose. Divine Feminine has a job to do in the world. Divine Feminine keeps God first. Divine Feminine out here create miracles, movements every motherfucking day. So it's an energy all feminine and women can tap into, and y'all tap into it like subconsciously and inadvertently in it all the time. But this is doing it on a full-time level, really awakening and become like the phoenix that you are. It's your Jean Grey right now. Final card in this little message, we're gonna get to the Geminis. We got the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands for the Aquarius masculine. This is all you need to do, buddy. Cause you know, communication, man, that's gonna help this internal conflict. This is like going to therapy. You and a therapist having a one-on-one. You and the stepdaddy having a one-on-one. You and your girl having a one-on-one. Like you and your child having a one-on-one. Just communication. Communication though is 20% verbal and 80% nonverbal. So it ain't really what the fuck you saying. It's what you're doing. I was one of those kids that, hey, your dad's gonna be here, and it's like, I'm sitting out the window waiting for this nigga all motherfucking day. You know what I mean? Nigga ain't really like a man of his word type shit. Cause, he ain't had shit set up like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a man of your word. Not just for your kids who looking out to spend time and hang with your motherfucking ass. This goes for the baby mama. This goes to your boss. This goes to everybody. Your word. You're a man, you ain't got no motherfucking word. You really ain't a motherfucking man. What you saying and what you doing gotta be like hand in hand and shit. Cause if it ain't, It's just defeating the purpose of whatever the fuck you saying in the first place. Next message. So we doing Gemini. And like I say all the motherfucking time, Gemini reading starts in 35 minutes. Good shit. It's gonna be a long one. Like I said, Gemini, y'all four fucking people. And y'all understand y'all fourth face. You don't. I don't act like that. What the fuck, me? Hell no, that ain't me. What the fuck you talking about? Straight up. Y'all have a fourth face. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even see. Because it's so deeply hidden. Get some ash off my hands. Black stuff. Yeah, it's for y'all. So whoever in love with you, whoever your family member, sibling, mother and shit, they dealing with four people. And you got hell, you got a few faces and shit. It's a few faces you can like register and stand with, but that fourth face you're really gonna have to get into. So I've been seeing a lot of Gemini's fourth face, bro. And that fourth face is real sinister. I figured it was and shit, but yeah, I mean, that's a whole nother story. If I get out here and get some energy about it, I'll let you know. But let's just get with it. Gemini, male, feminine, overall energy, which is fairly important. We got the Eight of Swords. It's a self-imposed prison. It's a false sense of entitlement. You just feel entitled to do shit. You just feel you got the freedom to do it. You just feel like you can do some shit, and probably whatever you doing ain't good. Like y'all walk and talk in mirrors too. What I mean by that is whatever people do, y'all do to show people what they doing, and y'all do it all the time. Like it becomes a hobby to y'all. Whether it's through comedy, whether it's through, like I say, literally doing what the fuck people doing just to show them what the fuck they doing. And that's kind of like petty wop, but it gets the job done and you feel, I don't know, entitled to do it. Like you a superhero with a big ass mirror that go around just showing people what the fuck they doing. So yo, you look stupid, money. Hey, you look dumb as shit. Hey. It's like, yo, get that mirror out of my face. I don't want to see it's just you. Yeah. Goofy ass. Yeah, stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like you're in a relationship and your mate think they slick and you just it's like they on a call with another they on a call with somebody else's shit. You just put a mirror up like but it's not like a literal mirror because what you're doing is what they're doing. They're calling other people, you calling other people. They late night creeping, you late night creeping. You don't even want to do this shit, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like, hey. Then they realize what you're doing, and it's like, that's petty, and you just like, yo, you're doing the dumb shit. I'm just showing you what the fuck you're doing. But once again, that is putting a lot of time, energy, and resources into like proving points and shit, and that's a self-imposed prison in itself. It's just a long-standing belief that needs to be eradicated, and it has a lot to do with that mirror and shit that y'all don't realize. That's that four face shit. But at any rate, this is also a false sense of entitlement. Can't feel entitled to shit. Period. That's the you know what I mean. Just being entitled to anything is where you fuck up in the beginning. That's a self-imposed prison. Like if entitlement was a card, it will be this. This is a false sense of security. It's supposed to be secure with yourself, with your situation, with your life, with your wife, with everything. Like security. You're supposed to be secure your motherfucking self. Can't depend on somebody else to secure you. There is no secure line out here. You know what I mean? Like little things that's mental. What's a sword? Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you go in, the decisions you're making. Like it all starts from here. You be in a self-imposed prison thinking that anything in the world is free, or thinking that just because you are who you are, you're just because you're your race or you are your sex or you are your whatever that you are entitled to whatever. Like, nah, that's mental. You thinking like that, you know what I mean? And that's a mental prison. It's an invisible prison that you in. And don't nobody know you in a prison but you. That's what make it a self-imposed one because it's mental, thus it's invisible. So this is also what I call the boogeyman effect. Putting a blanket over your head to keep you from the boogeyman from hurting you. In reality, if the boogeyman was real, he'll just peel the curtains back and just go to town. That's it's like dabbing, you know what I mean? You Ray Charles to a situation that's right in front of you when you know what's going on, but you just, hear no evil, see no evil type shit. Like that's a self-imposed prison. You not wanting to see the truth. You go out here putting mirrors up to everybody, showing them what the fuck they is, but soon they pull the mirror shit on you, you get offended, right? You know what I mean? Bottom line, more important than all that, we got the Seven of Cups. It says the Pimp Cup Chronicles. Something inside you that needs to come out. You need to give it to the world. This could be love. This could be an idea, book, ministry, fucking saying, a saying, a logo, a design, piece of art, whatever it is. You need to give it to the world. The world needs it. I mean, this is what's gonna make you different from everybody else. You know, you need to be different from everybody else. Not saying you ain't the one or you ain't past this step. I'm just using it as an example. This goes for the Gemini man and woman. Some of y'all that need to come out. And it has a lot to do with individualism. Y'all cater to the demographics. Y'all diplomatic to a fault. You know what I'm saying? It's time to pick a side. It's time to really pick a side and stop catering to every fucking body. Cater to a specific group of motherfuckers because you'll be way more powerful doing that than whatever the fuck you're doing. It's best to come at motherfuckers on a serious note than just be fucking funny and jokes and games all day. Get political on motherfuckers so people can at least see you got a political side or able to, unlike your Aquarius brothers and sisters, to really like be anchored in some type of like stance. Y'all professional fence hoppers. And that shit ain't cute. To the people that really fuck with you, to the people that really know your potential, to the people that really fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all definitely the ones, you know, but a lot of people that fuck with y'all a long way, it's like they shaking their head of disappointment and you kind of like dumbing yourself down for people that really don't give a fuck about you. And the people who give a fuck about you just want to see you gone. You calling yourself like the man of the people on some rock shit, the people's elbow, and the people's people's leg dropping shit. You for the people, fuck the people. They really don't give a fuck about you. It's a whole level of people you can reach, and that's who you need to be reaching. But in order to get here, you're gonna have to really pick a stance and be anchored in something to take off. You're not anchored, so it's like you're floating everywhere. Politically, socially, humor wise, like you're just all over the place. And you know, that's what makes you who you are, but at the same time, you know. Let's get into this. Gemini woman, you in regards to yourself coming into this intro, this pentro here, the beginning, we got the Two of Wands. This is work. This is making ends meet. This is supporting yourself. This is also having awareness and doing something with it. But this is just survival. This is just existing. You know, this is cool. This is like knowing how to fish. It's cool you know how to fish, but teach other people how to fish. Why? So ain't nobody else starving. At least you be in a service doing something more than just this. This is what birds, bees, bears, bacteria, you know what I mean, beetles, any animal, any creature that exists in the world does this. That's what's up, but you have to do more. We're human beings. You know, God indwells our mind. That's the difference between us and a fucking primate. Say this shit 2 times, but the niggas in the back, hey, God indwells our mind. That's the difference between a human being and a fucking primate. We need to be doing more than primates, nigga. We need to be doing more than the average bear. Literally, figuratively, and metaphorically speaking. But you gotta work though. So to the people thinking they ain't gotta work for shit, it's karma to that. Because as a human being, you're supposed to work. But as a human being, you're supposed to evolve too. That's the step after work, doing more. Which we'll dive into if we get into it. But hey, you just gotta put the work in. So if you find yourself not working, start working. If you find yourself feeling you shouldn't work, like if you look at yourself going like, hey, should I work or should I like not work? You should work. Man, it's gonna be karma from not working. Might look good not working now, but it's gonna be a back end to the not working shit. Work is something you can't get around. And if it ain't work, then it's support. Find the support you need. I don't want to work. I bet we'll put this on somebody else. Get the support system you need. You feel me? Solves that. Gemini male, you come into the situation with the 9 of Cups. This is a dream come true, which is granted, or a miracle. Something you wanted to happen is gonna happen. Could be you wanted your kid to go to a certain school, they got accepted, or you can finally get them in that motherfucker. Could be saving up for a fucking car, you finally get it. You want to get your dream job, you finally get it. You wanted this dream dame, you finally get her. It's like it's a miracle, something that you wanted and you're getting it. But put some more smoke on this. But whatever this was you wished for was some worldly shit. Four Cups is the world. That's the 3D. That's the temporary space and time we call this matrix here we live in. And this is something worldly. This is like, I don't know, you wish for some money, you get it. You wish to hit a jackpot and you hit the jackpot. Like whatever it is, it deals with pentacles. Whatever this dream come true or this wish is granted. It's either like pinnacle to put it on a basic level, like it's just a person, place, or a thing you wish for that you end up getting. Right? The world. Christians, we got this term called the world. What the world mean in church is the shit y'all niggas do in the world that we don't do over here. Y'all smoke that tweed. Y'all be drinking the liquors and them spirits and shit. That's what the world does. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gamble. Y'all, it's like you always want a threesome. Boom, and you have a menage a trois. It was something you dreamed of having, and your dreams came true and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard to pull that off. What you mean? Like, it's worldly, but it's something. It's like the example of, I'm showing my age. So, every time I get a new car, you know what I'm saying? I gotta bless the whip. It's Shot Town shit. Bless the whip. What's bless the whip mean? You know what I mean? I gotta blow that bitch out. Take that how you want. I gotta, you know, make love in there. You know what I'm saying? At least have some awesome sex in my car. Bless it. It's like, you know what I mean, christening the whip, like little shit like that. Like in my teens, early 20s and shit, that was like the shit to do. Dumb shit. Yo, why you smoking in this new ass car? Man, look, I'm blessing this bitch. And hold on. I got a smash shorty up in here. Wow, I just got the car, nigga. I'm trying to bless the whip, nigga. Christen the whip. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was cool then, you know what I mean? Now it's like, nah, I wouldn't risk my life. I'm old as hell. I don't even ride and smoke no more. That's just dead. You feel me? Like, saying all that shit to say this, like, it's like a wish you want it to happen. But it's like some cool shit. Some cool, smooth shit you want to happen, you make it happen. It's like, and you're like, I'm trying to put it in a male term. You know, it's just like smashing a chick you always want to hit, and how you doing it that made it like a dream come true because it's the way you wanted to do the shit, or like a moment you wanted to get back at somebody, but you want to do it in a very big way, and it's like you get your moment. Like it's petty, like it ain't magnificent or divine, whatever this miracle and shit is. Like it benefits you in the world, so it ain't even like a bust. It could be something nice, like a lottery or some shit like that, or like I said, you get to really having your moment. You know what I mean? Because really, that's all you wanted, and that's what it's about. Thoughts become things. You are the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes things, and it's like you make this thing happen. I'm scared to pick another card. Because three red cards is a warning. We sitting over here with two red cards already, pimp. Let me continue. The feminine role. Gemini woman, you in regards to yourself personally, we got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is the Lucy Liu card in my deck. And what's Lucy Liu card? It's just like Lucy Liu and Kill Bill. You gotta be 10 toes the fuck down on what mental direction you making. Being 10 toes the fuck down on a mental decision or a mental direction, it's just like people knowing what direction you going and you ain't even saying nothing. You just walking and people moving out your way because they see what you want, even though they don't know what you want, but they can see what you want given how you move it. Okay. It's like, I don't know. It's like you're in the middle of a club and shit, and like a guy with a trench coat who looks very serious and angry is just walking by and through a whole crowd of people. Like everybody's having a good time and dancing and shit, and walks this guy. He just kicks the door open. Okay, and he just chooses to walk through the fucking dance floor. He's probably going to the place next door, but shit. We're not asking questions here. It's just, hey, let this nigga through. Like, let him. Shit, he always got somewhere he going. You know what I'm saying? It's like he ain't saying nothing. If you ain't saying nothing, you just see. Like, it's all cerebral here. Like, he's moving out his way. He gonna do what he doing. That's the Queen of Swords. Just being 10 toes to fuck down or into the direction you're going on to where people is like, people already know what to do. It's like you coming to snap on somebody because you tell them over and over again, stop doing some shit, and it's like they do it, and you just walking towards where they at, and they getting their shit and they leaving. Like you ain't got to snap on this person, they leaving. They already know they fucked up. They already know it's a rap. They already know soon you come in, whoop the bam. So that energy, that's the energy you need to be on. Gemini Feminine, just let your actions speak for themselves and not give a F about the outcome. Gemini man, you in regards to the feminine energy, you got the Ace of Swords. This is Ascension, essentially. It's power, strength, authority, dominion, courage, valor, anything you need to succeed, survive, and thrive in life. You need more courage to do some shit you've been trying to do, you get it. You know what I mean? You need more inspiration to kind of get involved in what you got going on, you get that. You looking for signs and synchronicities and shit, you looking up. What direction is the sword pointing? Up. What's up, goddess? What's up? A for anything you need. This is like the loading chamber in the Matrix. That's how your brain works. Like the loading chamber in the Matrix. That's how your brain works. Like the loading chamber in the Matrix. Like anything you need to succeed, survive, and thrive is already given to you. You just gotta unlock it. Like the loading chamber in the Matrix. I mean, it's all mental. Like just like walking through a whole crowd of people and they moving around you because obviously they know what direction you're going in. That's powerful on an exterior level, but on an interior level, it's even more powerful. Like your subconscious is way more motherfucking powerful than your conscious thoughts. And it's just taking power in that or knowing how to use that to your advantage. Moving on. Gemini Feminine. You in regards to the masculine energy, you got the Ten of Cups. This is happiness or emotional fulfillment. Happiness is a feeling that's temporary. You're not happy all the time. But when you are, you appreciate it. Because like a fart, it's going to dissipate. It's going to come back like a fart. But it's going to dissipate. You don't hold on to happiness. You enjoy that until it's time to say goodbye and keep in mind that this is going to return as it always does. Why is this happiness out here? Seems like God out here doing wonders in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like you just happy because like God kind of doing some good shit, or you happy because God kind of made some shit happen. Like he's like raining fire and brimstone down on your enemy and shit, and it's just bringing bringing smiles to your face. It's fucked up sad being a Christian psychic and shit, but it's not like God is sitting there like, yeah, look at that shit, like we got their ass, and you just laughing. Well, nah, like, I don't work like that. But I do rain fire and brimstone down on motherfuckers' asses though, just in the same way He blesses. God come out to see that some good shit gonna happen, some bad shit gonna happen, or some ugly shit gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's motherfucking bad, it's good though. Fucking with God because God don't make no mistakes. God works in mysterious ways, and God is absolute. So whatever you do, and the Queen of Swords too is the next step before the God card, right? So even in the Queen of Swords energy, this is doing everything in your power to change your circumstance or change your situation or get what you want before God gets the last say so, the final laugh, the final judgment, the final decree. It's like you happy about God's final decree. It's like you bust your ass to get something, or bust your booty to really pop some shit, and it's like it's on and popping now, and you just loving it. You just it's like a person that's just thanking God for being so good. God, I mean, God be moving, God be working. He be twerking and shaking too. Um, Gemini male, you in regards to yourself personally, you got the pain card, Three of Swords. Pain is mental. This is going past the point of no return. Ace of Swords, you had that. It's going up. What's up, guys? What's up? It's only one right way. Any other way is a distraction, and that's something you learned or just learned, and that's why it's painful. You thought there was other ways to life or other options to things. You know, it's only one right way, so there's no right or wrong way because there's only one way, and it's right. You can go north, south, east, west all fucking day. You'll just be going in a circle. That's the world. It's a box, matrix, crab bucket, plantation, like whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's a temporary space and time where all things expire. You might have dreams and blessings that happen in the world, but like I said, as long as you don't get it twisted, I think the world is more than what it is. It's 3D. We're fourth, fifth dimensional plus beings, so we should know the dimension of what the world really is. A lot of shit is painful, like truth. You know that stage when us as like spiritual people, we find out shit that was hidden from us for all our lives, and we get angry about it. Like, why did they keep this from us? Like, why? You know what I mean? Why I'm just now finding out about this shit? Like, you know what I mean? It's like that type of sweat. Painful to know you've been lied to your whole life, to know the secrets and the ills of the world. But if you wasn't proactive and found these things out, you wouldn't have known. That's why karmics are karmics, because they don't know. They don't know. John B, they don't know, Joe. And they won't. And you can sit down and try to tell them, and they still won't get it. Because that's how shit goes sometimes. But yeah, it's painful. You're getting very advanced, man. You're starting to see how being diplomatic was a problem. You're starting to see how you became like the jester of a lot of people's courts. And now you got time to yourself. You know what I mean? Something that you wanted is finally able to present itself, but it's like the energy of like this energy. It's painful energy. Like it's like the energy of you an entertainer, artist, musician, comedian, whatever the fuck. It's like you been busting your ass to get on. And the chicks you've been trying to holler at one trying to give you the time of day. Your family who you've been trying to tell them like, yo, I do this for y'all. They looking at you like you crazy and you need to get another hobby or some shit like that. And it's like you finally did it. Right? Now the bitch is flocking. The bitch is squalling. Ah! The bitch is squalling. And it's just like, I actually liked you. Like, I want to be with you like motherfucker. And here it is, a dream come true. You all on my nuts. And it's like, I don't even want you. Like, I see what type of person that you are and shit. Like, I feel stupid for even thinking that this is what the fuck I wanted. Like, ew. Like, thank God. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like you finally get the chick you wanted and you see what she really is. You finally get the thing you wanted and you see what it really is. Like, you finally get where you want to be only to see the time wasted, the time, energy, and resources wasted doing shit that really didn't serve you. And that's why you're going past it. It's mentally going past something. Just getting past the situation. Gemini Feminine, you in regards to the masculine energy, we got the King of Wands. This is the divine masculine to my twin flame watchers and viewers. Or this is like a Sagittarius, a Leo, or Aries. You know what I mean? That type of guy. I'm a fire sign, Leo, like just the type of guys we are. Fire sign. You know, fire signs, we're fire. You can't hold this in your hand without like no pot holder and shit. It's hot as fuck. It's like picking up a hot coal. Like you don't do that. And wait till we cool. Like you're gonna have to have something capable of holding us. You know what I'm saying? The fuck down. Like we need to be held and shit. Like we could be too much. It could be too hot in the kitchen. We could be too much, too emotional, too dictating, too whatever, too much. With fire, you're gonna get too much of something. It's fire. It's not like air, which is just fucking chill and cool and smooth. And then to put it on like a compatibility type situation, Gemini feminine, like fire signs are the best for you. Because what a fire sign is gonna do is give you like purpose. Like you're air, so you're like gas or a natural resource. Like you're a natural resource that will never run out. And what's a natural resource to fire? It's a resource. Fire needs fucking fuel to burn or needs a resource to burn, whether it's wood or gas. So you fuck with fire signs, you feed them. They also give you purpose. So it's a good compatibility. Everything is awesome on a fire sign. However, while you being air, a gas, and they need resources, fire, they're gonna tend to take from you more than you would like. You know, motherfuckers that you give an inch to, they take a whole foot out your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this is a good person, whoever this person is. It's just like a fire sign that's changing your life right now, or just a divine person that's supporting you, 2 on 1s, and just helping you in ways you could never imagine. And if it ain't a guy, it could just be a good boss, a good client, a good, you know what I'm saying? Whoever this person is going to bring life and purpose to your whole little demonstration. And that's good. He's looking for help, you get it. He was looking for like a sponsor, you get one. He was looking for something. And you was 10 toes the fuck down about getting it, and you got it. Final card in this Gemini reading before we close it on out with Libra. We got the 9 of Pentacles. This is lining your life up to manifest something that you want to manifest. 10 of Pentacles is manifestation. What's manifestation? That's you manifesting whatever you want. You know, life is the 8 of Pentacles. Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on. 4 walls you call your shelter, your children, your path, your purpose, your twin flame is in your life. God is in your life. Like, it's a lot of stuff in your life, but your life is everywhere until you like do this, line it up. We have the 8 of Pentacles out here. They look like this 8 of Swords, just all over the place. 8 of Swords. It'll be all over the motherfucking place. But when you start lining shit up, you can fit more shit in here. 8 of Pentacles is a B. 9 of Pentacles is an A. 10 of Pentacles is an A plus. When do you help people? When you get to A status? Say it's a person that's in need. They have 7 of Pentacles, rereading, trying to get their 8 of Pentacles, life back on track. You can help them. This pentacle here can get them to a 8 of Pentacles. You be in the same boat. A B is a good standing. It's like when you at a 90%, you can help somebody get to an 80% from a 70%, or help somebody who just 5 of Pentacles in, who just went through the dark night of the soul. That's 5 of Pentacles. Get to a 6 of Pentacles, which is homeostasis, 60%. Ain't failure, dark night of the soul. It ain't passing, the reread card, but it's homeostasis. You know what I mean? This is an energy or a position where you can help people. You are in a position to help somebody. Make sure you help them out. 9 times out of 10, I'm pretty sure this person helped you out, and you just completing the circle of life. Wrap that up. So, Libra reading starts in an hour and 4 minutes. Hour and 3 minutes, excuse me. So, oh shit. So, Libras, I tell y'all every time, you guys have what I like to call the NSYNC or Pinocchio syndrome. You know Pinocchio, like he's a puppet. You know what I'm saying? With strings and shit. Like you're gonna have to learn how to be Pinocchio, like a puppet without strings. NSYNC, you know, bye 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 bye. Like you do not want to be in that position, but you're capable of being in that position. Libras, like I said, given how y'all set up and designed, it's a cheat code in the back of y'all motherfucking neck. Y'all can't see it, but if a person read it and like put the code in, it's like you in sync, nigga. You bye bye bye, like you whatever they want the fuck you to do, you go do that shit. Why? Because y'all not weak, y'all not gullible. You understand what I'm saying? It's just y'all are diplomatic to a fault. To a fault. You just want everybody to be cool. You just want shit to work the fuck out. You know what I mean? You just want people to be at ease and just be comfortable around you because you feel that you're the person to provide that or do that and shit. Thus, taking yourself out the equation and putting somebody else in it, like you're giving somebody control over your shit. Y'all are aliens. Best way to look at yourselves. Because y'all don't think like everybody else on Earth. Y'all don't feel shit the way everybody else feel it. Like, you look at love totally different from everybody. You look at life totally different from everybody. You look at money totally different from everybody. Like, you don't chase money. Money chases you. That's how y'all think. Like, God gonna bless me regardless of what I do. So I could just do whatever and I'm gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? Type of God I serve. I'm gonna be okay. I've gotten this far. Why I can't go farther? You know what I'm saying? You also have like a very cloud nine, not fantasy, because that's Pisces arena of fantasy. So I have like a very grand way of looking at life, man. It's just different. That's what makes y'all stand out. That's what makes y'all outcast. That's why human beings disappoint y'all over and over again, because y'all not human. Y'all alien for real. It's a whole nother conversation. But kicking this thing off, we got the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior, or being overburdened or overbearing. Just feeling like you gave it your all and you ain't really get the result that you wanted. And clarifying that, we got the King of Cups. And this is the highest form of emotion you can be on. It's the emotion to say fuck it to any and everything that ain't about the kingdom, your kingdom, or the kingdom of God, but mainly your kingdom. And what does your kingdom consist of? Your four walls you call your sanctuary and the things in it. The lifestyle you live, the lifestyle you trying to get to, you know, being content with how you think, with your opinions, not giving a fuck about what people got to say or got to think about your shit. They ain't paying no bills in this bitch anyway. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we saying? What are you saying? Okay, okay. That's swag. Like, you know what I'm saying, Libras? Y'all just feel like y'all have given a lot of time, energy, and resources to people y'all shouldn't even cared about, shouldn't even like lift a finger for. And it's causing you to get on some fucking shit. Some divine fucking shit. Like, tough love is a 1950s, 1960s dad. They're hard ass. They come home from work, they just want to chill, sip a little cocktail and shit, watch sports, and just really tune out from the fucked up day that they had. They ain't really too thrilled about having to listen to bitching and whining ass little children and shit, or emotional ass wifey and shit, on some Dan Laria from the Wonder Years shit. But it's like, given you're the family structure here, that is just what you have to do. You rarely get time to yourself, so the time you do get to yourself, you like to take advantage of. And when that shit get interrupted, you kind of turn to a Krabby Patty. You know what I mean? Like a person who ain't ate that you got to throw a Snickers at. Like, you just feel like your time ain't appreciated. Because every time you want to do some shit for yourself, everybody want to plan on that time. Like, all this whole time you was free and available, motherfuckers was like not fucking with you. But soon you choose to pick a time, like go on vacation or do some shit, it's like now everybody want your help and shit. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. It's like, you do you. And that rubs people wrong. Libras. Bottom line, I mean, fuck them. We ain't talking about like you correct what you doing because it's rubbing people wrong. No, let them burn. Like, let them get on their usher shit and you keep doing what the fuck you doing. Because bottom line, we got a life, your life. That's the shit you got. The shit you That's damn, shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on, your car, your job, your accessories and shit. The shit you got in your crib, like the shit you call your life. The average person ain't got a motherfucking life, and because of that fact, you get the devil card right here. What's the devil card? That's overindulgence, addictions. We'll dive into that because that kind of got a little bit to do with you, maybe. Then we got shit that ain't got shit to do with you, but might. Devil card can be codependency. Somebody codependent on you, and you codependent on them, whether you consciously realize that or not. This is someone chaining themselves to you, whether you realize it or not, or you chaining yourself to somebody else, whether you realize it or not. This is regressive behavior. You saying you doing some shit you said you weren't gonna do no more, or you going back to a person you said you weren't gonna go back to no more, going backwards. Essentially, is the devil card. And this could just be dark forces. So I don't really buy into because we people of God, and that's a whole nother conversation too. I just take it as, like I say, yo, Libras, man. What y'all understand is, man, like I say, y'all live in your own world, and this world becomes like a fantasy land for people that are like lucky enough to be in part of it. You know, the moon dictates y'all personality and shit. Like it's been a half moon the past 2 days in this motherfucker. Y'all been feeling like lately, just real iffy lately, like real like not all over the place. It's just like half full, half cocked. You know what I mean? Moon definitely dictates y'all personality and shit like that. But um, yeah, I have a very different way of living life, and people get caught up in that shit. Might not be you that they particularly like. Motherfuckers just might like being in your house. Motherfuckers just might like being in your car. Motherfuckers just might like being at your job or catching you in places that you be at, thus they can get in for free or some shit like that. Like it's cheat code in the back of y'all neck. You know what I'm saying? Just be cautious on letting people get close enough to you to see it. So they don't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hit you with the cheat code and then, you know what I mean? You in sync around here. Like, because you wouldn't even be at their command or even have their attention if they wasn't even close enough to get it from you. Coming to the situation, Libra female, you got the Four of Wands. This is a homecoming. Is homecoming around the corner? Hell yeah. It's like a homecoming, college homecoming, high school homecoming, like just a homecoming where people can unite. You see friends and family and people you ain't seen in a long ass time. This could be your hometown that you don't go to that much because you know what I'm saying. You live in the ivory tower now, and you just be looking down on your own hometown. Not all. I see Libras do that a lot too. Like, say y'all live in an ivory tower and y'all look down at like y'all whole town and shit. Like that country bunking ass town. Like I would never live there ever. Like I'm happy where I am. Like dang, it's like, why don't you go back home and shit? Ain't nothing down there. Like, ain't nothing down. What the fuck? Like, nah, I'm cool. Like, why would I leave my sanctuary and like, you know what I'm saying? My ivory tower to come down there and be in the fucking sticks. There's no shopping center there. Like, I can't do shit. Like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? What the fuck I was doing in high school as a kid? Maybe, yeah. Get nostalgia. Go back to your roots. Libras. Why do y'all need to go back to y'all roots? You know what I mean by go back to y'all roots? It's like go back home. You ain't been home in a minute. Go back. Just pop up. Say what's up to your grandma. I'm talking about say what's up to your brother or your sister you beefing with and don't even fucking fuck with like that. Go back home and fuck with people who know where you come from. They don't know who you are. You're advanced. You're a fucking alien. Like they have no idea who you really are, nor want to get to know who you really are. And it's sad to say that because some families are just fucked up. But it's good to go back home so you can see where you come from. So when you go back to your ivory tower, it gives this ivory tower more purpose. So you don't get bored of this ivory tower or get bored of your life when you live a fucking fantasy life anyway. And back to the fantasy life. People get caught up in your shit. You got nice shit. You have a very caring, diplomatic way of dealing with people, and like not everybody is gonna appreciate that. Some people are gonna take advantage of that. Fuck that. Most people are gonna take advantage of that. Watch, okay, how you build with people, how you deal with people, because not everybody are meant to be like your friend. So at least by going back home and hearing what people at home got to say, because maybe they telling the truth. Oh, you sitting in your ivy tower and you just think you better than us. Like you don't, but then you sitting about it like, I don't know. Yeah, I do. But we family, so you shouldn't be feeling like that. You know what? Yeah. But y'all need to do better. Like, like you know what I'm saying? But just by your presence being there, it's just different. Like, hey, some of y'all need a reality check. So y'all don't get too far out of where you come from. So you don't build any disdain or like ill will for your own humble beginnings. Libra male, you come into the situation with a 7 of Swords. Secrets. Secrets is gonna come out. Cat's gonna come out the bag. Somebody gonna keep it 100 with you. You gonna keep it 100 with somebody else, or you gonna keep it 100 with your damn self. Whose secret is this? Yours or somebody else's, player? Ooh. Yours, player. So some shit that was hidden is in the light now. You heard that it's in the light now, but you don't know exactly if it hit home yet, which is above this. 9 of Swords, that's stress. Stress is something you put on you, like ketchup on your fries, like salt on your steak. Like, you don't have to stress yourself out, but you can't. So you scared that this secret is gonna fall in the hands of the person you kind of was keeping this a secret from. But that just talks about secrets in general. This could be good, this could be bad, this could be ugly. It could be a good secret that got revealed. You throwing a surprise party for somebody, and that somebody figure it out. Like, who's gonna get mad at that? It's gonna fuck up the whole element of surprise, but it's not a bad secret that just came out. And then you got some horrific shit. Sips coffee. And some shit come out that, you know what I mean, it's gonna fuck up a lot of shit. It's gonna fuck up your little relationship, it's gonna fuck up your marriage, it's gonna fuck up, I don't know, where your kids look at you, whatever the fuck. Like, that's what secrets are. That's what Seven Swords is all about. Secrets is truth, and truth sets you free. Whatever you hide, it's gonna come to the light. And when it does, it was just meant to do that. That's what truth does. So you can stop living a lie. So you can stop like playing. So you can like keep it real. So you ain't gotta live in this fantasy world no more. So you can actually like live in a real world right now. So looks like it's your business. Look like, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, it's out. And it ain't gonna do nothing but help you in the end. Cause at least now you can stop playing. At least now you can get serious. At least now you can like move forward. As far as the feminine energy, Libra woman, you in regards to yourself, you got some Ace of Wands, some awareness. You're just getting aware about the cheat code in the back of your neck. You're just getting aware on how, like I say, this diplomacy is gonna bite you in the ass every time. Like, you're just getting fully aware of your actions and behavior. So wands are actions, behavior, things you're doing, things you've done, not things you finna do because you ain't did it yet. The way you do things, how you do things, it's different. You do shit different. Because like I said, you're alien. I keep saying you're alien because you don't move like human beings. So of course you're the only one doing things the way you do them. So like most of y'all relationships, they always leave me. Like, it always happens like that. I don't ever leave, they leave. Like, it's like some type of self-fulfilling prophecy I hear a lot of Libras hit me with. I would just be like, yo, it's a Libra thing. Y'all don't understand. Just like the cheat code in the back of y'all neck. Cause there's a lot of shit y'all don't be getting sometimes. Like it ain't the fact that people leave y'all first. It's just y'all put them in a position to have to make the decision. If you would have proactively ended the situation, it would never end up like that. What Missy say? I break up before he dump me. I break up with him before he dump me. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it that way. Libra, you know what I mean? Just do it that way. So you ain't gotta keep a self-fulfilling prophecy that they always leave you and shit. Just be like, today I told to leave they ass. You gotta do shit different. You gotta switch shit up. You gotta switch shit up. So you're getting awareness on how you act, on how you are. Even like I say, your life, which is the shit biscuits, because that's the way you wanted it to be. But what you don't want, I'm telling you, people want to live vicariously through y'all life so bad. I see that shit in the lives of Libra women, some men, Sagittarius women, Leo women, some men. It's just like the way y'all, Pisces too, the way y'all get y'all life decked out, it just makes people want to share that life with you. It's like you got a whole kingdom at home. You got like a whole fantasy land at the crib. And it's just like people who just got in your life, who just started dating you, just start getting to know who you are with your alien ass. And it's just like people are just caught up. They're so at all. or how you move and where your place look, and like, you know what I mean? They just want to be in here with you and shit. When in reality, this is your shit. They need to get their own shit. Like, it's not gonna be like this, but you know, at least you having a place, at least make shit just a little bit more better, so you ain't too dependent on my spot, or the fact that I got a ride, or the fact that I am the owner or the manager here, or the fact that whatever I got going on, you're trying to benefit from. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if there's anybody gonna be the dummy, let them be the dummy. Let them be your puppet. Don't let it be the other way around. Cautious. Just like I say, cheat code the back of y'all motherfucking neck. Libra men, I'm talking to too. Y'all suckers for love and thoughts and shit. Y'all just like the females when it comes to like being used. Like, some of y'all want to be used in a good way. In a good way. In a good way. You know what I mean? That's why y'all close y'all eyes during sex and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all cerebral with it. Well, that's a whole other conversation too. But you know what I'm saying? The same way y'all do that consciously with people that y'all like, meeting them from like the first time. Because really, first impression means everything. That's how a person can even get close enough to your neck to see the cheat code, because they already, like I said, you need, maybe it's your tests or your screening processes. You need to up the security on, up the ante on. You know what I mean? Because it's just a lot of people that lives vicariously through you. Can't help it because you're the shit, but keep in mind that you are different, that you do have valuables, and it's a lot of undesirables, you know what I'm saying, who just want to be near you, obviously for a reason, as you getting the awareness of that. Moving on. Libra male, you in regards to the feminine, you got the King of Pentacles. This is a master manifester. This is a person that know how to get whatever they want and will do anything in their power to get it. Say that shit one more time. It's a person that has the power to get whatever they want and will do anything in their power to get it. This is an owner, as in business owner, or this is ownership, as in taking ownership of your shit. Say it, secret tag, cat's out the bag. Time for you to take ownership in whatever this is. Period. Don't hide and run from the truth. Stand there like a man and own up to it. King. A king is a man. Like, if anything a king is, it's definitely a man. Own up to it. You know what I'm saying? Because by doing that, it at least puts you back in the man zone. Like, a man gotta be a man of his word. Your word don't mean shit, you really ain't a man the whole time. Like, part of being a man is like keeping your motherfucking word. Or when you fuck up like this, owning up to it. That's man shit. A lesson you finna learn. Just how to own up to shit, how to take ownership in something, how to feel all that smoke, all that humiliation, all that stress, all that hurt, all that pain, all them words from whoever you heard or whoever this shit is gonna ruffle the feathers of, and just standing there like a gangster and going through that shit. You always run away from conflict. Not like a Pisces, but you always run away from conflict. Nah, it's time to face the music. As far as the masculine role, feminine, Libra woman, you in regards to masculine energy, you got the Two of Swords. When it comes to a particular masculine, you just kind of in limbo or torn between the way you want to go or the way this shit is heading. This is also like options. There's only one right way, and that's up. Any other way is a distraction. You either got the right relationship or the wrong one. So if it's a wrong one, you go through a wrong relationship to realize what a right situation might be. Now, if you went down a wrong relationship and see yourself going down a wrong relationship, you should go right. What's right? It's a situation you probably ain't been in before, with a person you probably never dealt with before, doing shit you probably never did before. Period. You know what I mean? You pick comfortability over uncomfortability every time, and this comfortable situation, as you see, isn't really comfortable at all. It's a facade or a mirage of comfort. You know this person as regards to this person, or you got more in common with this person as regards to this person. It's like you always choose what's comfortable, only to get to the way you were supposed to go to anyway and being forced to go there anyway. Like if this was the Three of Swords, it'd be the pain card. What's pain? It's Three of Swords is going past the point of no return. And it'd be another sword in the middle of both of these pointing in this direction, the right way. You Libra, so at the end of the day, it's all about scale tipping. You don't tip your own scale. You need to learn how to tip your own scale. Just like you need to learn how to be Pinocchio with, you know, you need to be Pinocchio with, that know how to move without strings. You know what I'm saying? You need to be a scale that moves by itself, a digital scale. You know what I'm saying? So Libra masculine, you in regards to yourself, you got the Ace of Pentacles. This is something important. This is being in attendance of something. This is like I say, showing up. You got to be in attendance. Something happened. Truth comes out. You're gonna have to take ownership in it, but not just take ownership in it. You're gonna have to stand in accountability. Like this is really being in attendance of everything that's just transpiring, standing and facing the music. And you're gonna be by yourself. Like you're gonna be the cheese stands alone. Like that's all I hear. Cheese stands alone. You're gonna be by yourself on this one. Because whatever you did, it was selfish. It only benefited you. And that's the lesson that you learn in that. What you did only benefits you. And this is what you like even as a crew, you still gotta stand and face like the truth, face the music. It's like showing up in court. Like facing the music. You don't have to face the music over some really ain't even on actions and behavior. It's just like a decision or a direction you chose to go in. Final row, wrapping this up. We got the Queen of Cups. This is the psychic card. What's the psychics? Trusting your own intuition. Trusting in your own intuition. That's the power that we all have as psychics. You know what I'm saying? This is dreams, visions, signs, synchronicities, writings on the wall. This is the X-Men card. What's the X-Men? Pretty much whatever human being is, we all have powers. Just like X-Men, we all have different powers. No person has the same power or same presence or same personality or same identity. Like we're all different and each one of our powers are built for the collective, right? And this is understanding all that, whether through a dream, through a vision, through whatever, through whatever message you're getting. Like you're starting to see exactly what you couldn't see. You're starting to see how people are living vicariously through you. You're starting to see how you get pulled apart from different areas because, like I said, it's people pulling you this way. It's people pulling you this way. It's people telling you to do this. It's people telling you to do this. You diplomatic, so you try to be everything to everybody, and it just ends up spreading you so thin you ain't got enough you for you. And you're just taking the last bit of you got left and going somewhere else with it, thus getting your power back. Final card in this message, Libra male going to the future, you got the Ten of Swords. This is a permanent ending. Death or permanent ending. Permanent endings are things that's never coming back anymore. This is a divorce. So even if, you and your ex-wife still creeping around and doing whatever the fuck y'all doing and shit, the married version of you two, the trying to make it work with the family version of you two, that shit dead. I mean, this is you losing your job, losing your car, losing your license, losing your respect. It's like your children used to respect you, but you permanently made that disappear, given your actions, given the direction you was going. Respect of your mom, some shit like that. Respect is a thing. It's a thing. It's a person, place, or a thing. It's temporary that expires. Like respect. Once all respect is gone, once all love is gone, once all patience is gone, Ten of Swords permanently, people start to head in other directions and other decisions need to get made. So That's the message that I got. I hope I can be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned for the 2 divine messages I got coming up today. Deuces. Oh, man.